What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about the top 3 mistakes that new players do in Please Buy Me. So let's get started. Now let's talk about the first mistakes. A common mistake I see a lot of new players do in Please Buy Me is selling your number 1 card for cheap. If you don't know, your number 1 card in Please Buy Me is really valuable, especially in late game. So if you sell that for cheap in the early game, you will not be able to sell it for very high prices in the late game. For example, I haven't sold my number 1 card. As you can see, it's still in my binder assigned to me. And let's just find a good example of this mistake. Okay. This booth is a good example of that mistake. As you can see, this card is his number 1 and he's only selling it for 15 Robux. I would not recommend selling it for this cheap. I would recommend at least selling your number 1 for anything 100 Robux or above. So now let's move on to the second mistake that new players do. Now let's talk about the second mistake. The second mistake is not investing in other players' cards. For example, this is a good example. This guy is only selling his cards. And what do I mean by not investing in other people's cards? That means, Please Buy Me is not a game where you can just come in and sell your cards and think that you can make a lot of Robux out of it. If you really want to make a lot of Robux out of it, you need to be like this guy. As you can see, he has many different players' cards on his booth and not just his own. And he's selling for really high prices, unlike this person, which only puts his own cards and is very low and has currently 0 sales. And if you can see this guy, he has 16,000 Robux as in sales. So if you want to get rich in this game, you do need to invest in other people's cards, and that means you do need Robux to start off. But that is not unnecessary, and that is just a mistake that if you do have Robux. So now let's move on to the third mistake. So the third mistake is not customizing your booth. As you can see in this server right now, you can see many types of booths like this one and these ones. Now, can you guys tell me which looks more appealing? This one or this one? This one, right? So if your booth looks more appealing, more people will buy it. As you can see, this stand has only 108 Robux raised, as in this stand has 21,000 Robux raised. So you can see, if your booth looks more appealing to the eye, people will probably most likely come over to check out your cards and maybe even buy some. So yeah. And that's all from me today. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.